Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another Girls Frontline 2 video. Alright, if you guys are not aware right now, I'm sure you guys are worried about the recruitment, right? So a lot of players are asking me, hey, what is going to be the next character in the next banner? Who is going to be the next doll? Right now in global server, we have two banners going on. One is going to be Swami, if you guys are not aware, and then I'll read right here. Now, if you guys are not aware, in CN banner, they start off with only one character, Tololo. We're going to talk about the CN chart shortly, but this is going to be something that pretty much confirms that global banner is going to have a different schedule than CN. So hopefully you guys are aware. However, we can still look at CN banner and try to guess, but it's hard to see the pattern yet. Double banner is going to be something that concerns me personally because in the start, we don't really have both meta, right? I guess Swami is super meta, but Alrit is kind of like, she's meh, right? But if you are entering a zone where both banners are going to be meta banners, that's going to be a big problem. Now, as you can see, this is going to be the CN banner timeline, so you guys can get a better idea of all these characters right here. So, big shout out to this person, Chris, I believe, the one who made this on the Girls Frontline 2 Discord. So we're going to see all of the lists right here, look at the reruns as well, because I'm guessing that's going to be much more of an interesting one, and then get a better idea how this goes. Now, as you can see, a big thing to consider is in global, they start off with Tololo, which is a standard banner character, and then they move on to Diane. I did play until around here, Centaur, Racy. So Diane, Centaur, Racy, and then we have Lina afterwards, followed by Jiang Yu. Now, during the Jiang Yu's banner, you can see Diane did rerun as well. Very, very interesting. So it took them about 4 banners to rerun the first character. So I'm guessing if you miss Swami now, the next 3 banner is going to rerun Swami, and I'm not sure how they're going to do it because there's Swami and Alrit. So are they going to rerun both? Because there will be like 3 banners if that's the case, right? Going to be quite extreme as well. Now, any of these characters meta. So let's have a look at Pritwan's tier list to get an idea as well. Now we're going to compare the CN late game tier list to get a better gauge. Now out of this one, out of all of these, who is going to be the best? Now you can see Diane, Centaurisi, Diane is still pretty strong in CN, so right there, she is an assault rifle character, very very cool in that sense, and also Centaurisi is going to be one of the more prominent healer. So her role is quite similar to Swami actually. Swami is apparently better, but if you don't get Swami, she might be the one that you want to go for, considering that she is going to be an AoE healer as well. Very very cool, and later on you're going to need 2 teams, so I would say that Swami and Centaurisi is going to complete your roster in terms of the healers or shielder kind of role, right? Now Jiang Yu on the other hand, she is going to be, I guess, the least meta performing one if we are looking at the CN tier list. However, if you look at right here, alright, so this is where we don't have any of these characters yet, and then in CN they went on with Mashiato afterwards, Centaurisi having the rerun, and then Lota and Alrit in a separate event, alright, so that's where Lena rerun, and then Swami have her own banner with Jiang Yu rerun, and then Dushev Naya with Mashiato rerun, Zhao Hui with Alrit rerun. Now, if I have to guess what's going to come next in global, again, my prediction, it could be Dushe Nevia, because right now in the story, she did appear already. If you guys read the Alrit story, right, the exclusive one, for the Sojourners of the Glass Island, they did show who she is, right? She's right there in the particular story. But we haven't seen any of these other characters. So that could be my guess because Alrit and Swami is already there in the story. So there's a chance that Global could push her right there. Now, the best, strongest meta character, as you can see, Kluke will come later on. Now, when Kluke comes, she is apparently going to appear alongside with plenty of the reruns, right? A Swami rerun and selection banner, which is pretty interesting. You can see there's a selection banner when Kluke happens. Now, is there a chance for Global to move her forward? Because Kluke is known to be one of the strongest DPS character in the game. You absolutely have to save for her. But the truth is, we can't really predict if she is going to be next. So that's going to be the problem, right? I would say that if you guys are really worried, try to save for the banners and wait till before the end of the banner to pull, right? Now, Swami is still really strong though. That's going to be something that you can apply for the other banners. I would say definitely get Swami, but for the other banners, if they are not super meta, you might want to consider waiting for in case they announce Kluke, right? Now, Mekti is going to be the other one. happening alongside with Dushev Naya rerun. Damn, I could never pronounce that name. And then we got Vector, with Zhao Hui rerun, Belka with Kluke rerun, and Andoris later on with Mekti and Jiang Yu rerun. So as you can see, in CN they are starting to do even more. They are trying to do like 2 reruns alongside with 1 new character. So there's definitely way more and more chance for you to be able to obtain a character. Very, very good. Also on December 10, that's going to be when they include the latest character. They haven't added to this list yet, but Springfield will be the latest character in CN from this date, December 10 until end of this year. So she is going to be the character that's available right there. And they will also do 2 reruns alongside with her. As you can see, we got Vector alongside with Macchiato. So those are going to be pretty cool. So double rerun banners and 1 single banner is going to be a thing in CN server, but I'm not sure how global they will do it. Maybe global will go for 2 new banner and 2 rerun banners, so global will have 4 banner. Damn, 4 banner! That's insane. Now, if you guys are worried that there will be too much for you to take in as a free-to-play player, don't worry. In the future, alright, at least this is in CN banner, right? There's this targeted selector for a rate up character, or elite character rather, right? You can see right here all of 4 of these characters, and then you can basically target them to basically try to PT them. So this is going to be something that's going to be occurring in CN banner once in a few while, alright? So I think so far it's occurred twice. But if you're a pay-to-win player, if you're willing to spend money, then it's even better, because this game, they do sell selectors that you can purchase. Obviously, this is going to be limited to 1 per account, but as you can see, this is a selector that's happening in CN. You can choose amongst all of these elite dolls right here, and Suomi is there in the selector. So if you want to take a break, but you're willing to spend money in the game to collect your favorite dolls, you have that option, right? Unlike certain other game where if you miss out on the character, you have to wait like, I don't know how many years, months for them to come back, and even that's uncertain. So at least you have that option, that flexibility in this game, and hopefully this will come to global as well. Now keep in mind, this is going to be what's happening in CN banner, and I can pretty much say that it's confirmed right now that global is not going to be following CN, because right now we are starting off with Ulrich and Suomi. So when will the other characters come? Nobody knows. I would say for now we have to wait for the announcement. Just to give you guys a perspective that they do always have the rerun going on. So there's that for some of you guys who are free-to-play players. You are worried that you won't be able to get the characters again. It seems like 4 banners in, they are going to start rerunning Suomi already. Hopefully at least they follow the rerun pattern, right? Therefore, players can actually, plan accordingly. But yeah, the banners in CN, let me know what you guys think. Also, in case you guys are wondering, Lota and Papasha are the 2 free character for event. So make sure you guys are trying to farm as many Lota shots as you can, do all the event necessary stuff to obtain Lota from the event. As far as I know, the event characters, they are limited, right? You can only obtain them from the event, you cannot obtain them from the gacha pools and all. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, so with that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. Let me know if you guys are saving for anyone in particular. As per usual, subscribe, give this video a like. I'll have more Girls Frontline 2 video coming soon. Stay tuned. Have a nice day. Goodbye.